It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. And now here's your host, Geno Jones.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? Showtime, Geno Jones Showtime. So I come to you live Monday through Friday, 7:30. Let me slide over here. 7:30. I'm just reaching. 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Central Time, 4:30 p.m. out on the West Coast in the afternoon. So tell everybody to subscribe to the Geno Jones Show YouTube channel. Yes, please, 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 please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Only about, 55 new subscribers from becoming a YouTube partner. That means that YouTube will monetize this channel and my media company. So thank you for your support. It is so important we support Black-owned media. You can also support this channel and my media company via Zelle or Cash App. You can Zelle whatever your financial support is. No amount's too small or too large. Geno Jones Show at Gmail. That's how you spell Geno Jones Show. All one word. Groove Master Dre, where you been, man? I missed you, brother. Yes. Yeah, what it is upon the biz, my man. In the chat room checking out the show. Welcome back, brother. Missed you. So you can financially support the show via Zelle. Use my email address, GenoJonesShow@gmail, or you can Cash App $Dad G Jones. That's all one word. $Dad, D-A-D, capital D, lowercase A-D, capital G, capital J, lowercase O-N-E-S. $Dad G Jones. All right. Hey, congratulations. My man said he made it to 10,000 followers on TikTok. Plug me into your 10,000 followers, Groove Master Dre. Tell them to follow me on TikTok. More important, tell them to come over here and subscribe to my YouTube channel, my brother. We are celebrating our 5-year anniversary on October 1st. The Geno Jones Show turned 5 years old tonight, part of the celebration. You will meet the person that gave me the idea to bring this show to my YouTube channel, because it is a show and a platform. I still own my domain name, GenoJones.com. GenoJones.com. I may even do Geno Jones Show. I don't know if anybody's got that, but I need to check that out. Check on that domain name. So, GenoJones.com. All right, you got that? So here we are. And I had meetings with the venture capitalists, Wall Street investors, trying to get the financial backing to turn my website into a digital streaming platform, kind of like YouTube. Shout out to Roland Martin, what he's doing with the Black Star Network. Way back in the day, I got the idea from this old racist dude, Glenn Beck, who used to be on Fox News, The Blaze. So he had theblaze.com. And, right, he was like MAGA before MAGA. All this far right wing racist propaganda on his channel. And he was broadcasting live. He got fired from Fox, and then he just said, hey, you know what? I'm going to create my own digital platform. And I said, I can do the same thing without the racism and the hate and bigotry and misogyny and sexism. So I had all kind of meetings, but wasn't able to secure the financial backing I needed. And then the person you're going to meet, he's been on the show before, he said, you got a YouTube channel, right? I said, yeah. He said, you need to take your show, do your show live on YouTube. So I'm going to shout him out. He's going to be, actually it's two guys, but the main guy is coming on tonight. And also, if we're still on it at around 8 o'clock, Rick Party, Black Radio Hall of Famer, one of the great voice actors of his era, period. And, family, he's part of the Geno Jones Show family. He is going to be my guest. He's going to try to make it. He had to take a drive, so he said, G, I'm going to be on the road, man, but if not, we'll run it back. I'll get him back. So I just wanted to shout him out. So, let me start off. So let me give you some good news. I want to start off with some good news and good news. So I don't know if you heard, Brandy and Monica, they are on tour, the Boy Is Mine tour. They're doing their thing. The big hit, The Boy Is Mine, that was 19, I think. That was around 98. See, I think around 1998 when that came out, The Boy Is Mine. And there was a lot of controversy, and they've talked about it. There was tension supposedly, and really it was just people in their camps, people around them, the record labels. They were trying to do it just to get some publicity to sell records and albums. But anyway, Brandy and Monica, they figured out that folks was just trying to, create beef so they could profit off of it, make money. I've been telling you guys, everybody that's watching me, anybody that's watching me over 5 years, I have been saying, and my new viewers, I have said for a long time, hatred, bigotry, racism, hatred in all of its forms, misogyny, sexism, homophobia, transphobia, any kind of anti-Semitism, anti-Muslim hate, anti-immigrant hate, you name it. It has, for centuries, it has always been big business. And always a small handful of very wealthy, powerful people who engage in that. They do it because it's profitable. It's big business. And it continues. Hate and racism and bigotry in all of its forms, and misogyny and sexism and all of it continues to make a small handful of people a lot of money. It is still big business. So, but anyway, I digress. So Brandy and Monica on tour. They were in Chicago Saturday night, and apparently Brandy, she had a little health crisis. She had to walk off stage Saturday night. Apparently, the health scare was Brandy. She said that she felt like she was about to faint, and she felt dehydrated. So she went to a doctor in Chicago that night, probably found an urgent, and maybe an ER department. So she did see a doctor, and the doctor basically said, make sure that Brandy took proper, I'm quoting here, took proper precautions to help moving forward. So I'm sure they said, you got to drink some water. I don't know if they gave her like a IV, ran IV fluids to kind of help rehydrate her. But thank goodness that nothing happened. Monica was pretty shook up. As a matter of fact, the whole concert ended because I think Monica only did like one song and just told everybody to applaud and pray for Brandy, and then the show ended. So I don't know how this is going. I don't know if folks will get a refund or whatever. Shout out to everybody that's watching me live. Please jump in the chat room with my man Groove Master Dre. Join the conversation. Start the conversation. Anybody watching me? If you're watching me live, if you went to the concert in Chicago, let me know what that was like for you as a fan. Now, she was supposed to, Brandy and Monica, the tour was supposed to go to Indianapolis yesterday, the next night. I don't know. I haven't seen any confirmation. Knowing Brandy, she tried to push through it, but I don't know because her doctor may have told her, but you hate canceling dates like that, because that's tough on the fans, and then they've planned for months, and they've got outfits, and if they need babysitters, people they make a lot of plans. It could cost a lot of money, everything that goes into that. But listen, your health comes before everything, because if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. And at the end of the day, I'm sure, even though people in Indianapolis, if she wasn't able to make it, and I haven't confirmed that yet, but just like the people in Chicago who basically didn't get to see even half of his show, I'm pretty sure that Brandy and Monica will come back to Chicago. More important, if you are a true fan of Brandy and Monica's, your number one concern is Brandy and Monica's health, or in that case, Brandy's health. Because, Monica's had health challenges with hypertension and just, she's had her own health challenges. So I'm sure she can definitely relate to Brandy. So shout out, lift, for those who believe in the power of prayer, lift Brandy and Monica up in prayer. Hopefully, and Brandy, get your rest, drink water, stay hydrated. Make sure you are hydrating. Brandy said she just had a lot going on with the tour and just been super busy. And I get it, man. You can get so busy, But you got to, man, take time to drink you some water. One of your assistants, that should be their job, is to keep have a backpack with bottles of water, like on them at all times. So make sure that you are hydrating, Brandy, because we need you healthy, you and Monica too. All right, and so make sure that you're hydrating, because dehydration is nothing to play with, not at all. All right, so I want to talk about the No Kings rallies all across America on Saturday. It really gave my soul and spirit hope that we collectively, these who believe in humanity, because it's a choice between humanity and inhumanity. And I've been saying for a while, there are more of us who see our common humanity in each other. Those of us that lean into our humanity and lean into our sense of compassion and empathy and decency and morality, and we see our humanity in each other. There are more of us than it is the evil, demonic, hateful, racist, bigoted, misogynist, sexist, pedophiles, sexual assaulters, or worse. There are more good people than I stand on that. I stand on business. And Saturday, for me, it reaffirmed that. There were like over almost 3,000 No Kings rallies all across America in like small towns, little small rural towns, to where they had like zero, where no black people lived. So that means that there are many white Americans who identify as white, because once again, this construct of whiteness is a con game. It is made up. Whiteness and color is made up, and it was made up, once again, by a small handful of people in the late 1680s to divide the masses, to divide poor you, because Europeans didn't call themselves white. They were Europeans. And they hated each other for centuries. They fought wars and they killed each other. Romans and the Greeks, and just name all the wars in Europe. Heck, World War I and World War II. Those are wars fought in Europe. So I digress. But the No Kings rallies that I saw, and actually I attended one here in the Charleston, South Carolina metro, actually in North Charleston, and it really gave my soul and spirit hope that we will step into our power and stand on business and understand something that a guy named Edward R. Murrow, legendary journalist and newsman for CBS way back in 1954. And I saw this over the weekend. Shout out to Ali Velshi. Ali Velshi, yeah. Ali Velshi. It's Velsi. Ali Velshi. Oh, I left out the H. Alan knew it didn't sound right. Shout out to my man, Ali Velshi. The show is called Velshi. Brother, from Canada, but I think he's got African roots somewhere on the continent. So here's the quote that I saw on Ali Velshi's show from Edward R. Murrow. I like to give people credit because it's not my quote, but when I saw it, it hit me. I'm like, yes. No one man can terrorize a whole nation unless we are all his accomplices. No one man can terrorize a whole nation unless we are all his accomplices. That means he can only terrorize us if we go along and don't do what we did on Saturday, which was bigger than the earlier No Kings protests. But there's so many other things we have to do. You got to show up. You got to show up where you stand up. Show up, show up where your feet are, wherever your feet is right now. Show up where you stand up in your community, in your neighborhood, in your city, your town, your county. Get involved, run for office, or get behind somebody that sees our common humanity, that leans into and believes in our humanity. Once again, it's a simple choice. Those of us who believe in humanity, who see our common humanity, it's those who are down with humanity versus those who are down with hate. Inhumanity, as a matter of fact. That's why I'm calling it. It's a choice between humanity and inhumanity. It's real simple. That simple. It ain't no, varying shades of gray. It's just a clear line. You are down with humanity or you are down with inhumanity. Period. Full stop. So it was and it was beautiful because it was multi-generational, multi-ethnicity, multi-ethnic background, everything. 80, 90-year-olds. I saw babies with their parents, teenagers, black, white, Asian, Latino brothers and sisters, Native American. Saw a sister had a Puerto Rican baseball cap on. You had retired military veterans, those who were Republicans that was like, look, I ain't with this bullshit. I'm a registered Republican, but these dudes ain't no Republicans. These dudes are fascists, are Nazis. And then the dude, Orange Hitler, tries to project that on us with his brand of hatred and bigotry and misogyny and sexism. We got the power. I've been saying this for 5 years now. There's a big dance song that's about 35 years old now. It came out in 1990 or 91, early 90s. And Groove Master Dre, if you're watching, I know you remember this joint. I'm sure you probably played with some of your old school joints. It was a group, they had like one hit. They were a one-hit wonder called Snap. But the song is called I Got the Power. Boom, boom, da-da-dum, boom. I got the power. And yes, you, I mean you. Yes, you've got the power. And there's so many ways to use it. Because we are in an election season. There are a lot of municipal elections all throughout America, from everything city council positions. Some cities are electing mayors, county commissioners, whatever judges, dog catcher, whatever elections that's going on where you live, make sure that you are informed and involved. Whatever that looks like for you, show up for yourself. Mainly, show up for yourself and your family and in your community and your culture and just for humanity. Because this evil and this hatred, this racism and bigotry and sexism and misogyny and homophobia and transphobia, it is on its last breath. It's gasping for air, and that's why it's fighting this evil, this fighting Satan. Come on, desperate. And when he knows he's about to lose, that's when he gets most desperate. But we got the power. We come together. Once again, the iconic scene in the movie Soul Food. Big Mama said, you don't have a lot of power when you spread apart, but when you bring those fingers together and form a fist, you got a lot of power. We got a lot of power, more than we even realize. And this regime is doing everything they can to make you think that you don't have any power and it's hopeless and it's inevitable and he gonna do what he wanna do and you can't do nothing about it, and that is bullshit. I am here to tell you, there's so many things you can do. Show up for yourself, your family, your neighbors, those that go to church, your church members, your co-workers, your fraternity and sorority sister and brothers, those Mason brothers and Eastern Stars. Just show up for humanity. Show up for yourself, your family, your friends, and show up for humanity. And another way to do that is to exercising the power of your dollar. And once again, I am calling for a holiday blackout. Once again, the way to get people's attention with money and power is to go digging in them pockets. So what does that look like? That you can just tell the kids that Donald Trump canceled Christmas. Orange Hitler canceled Christmas. With sending, the military in, attempting to send the military in, and I guess an appeals court said that he can send the military into Portland. And he wants to invoke the Insurrection Act. The further he goes with this bullshit, and the more he misuses the military, which is that's really gonna blow up in his face. He doesn't realize that. He should, but his arrogance and narcissism and ego and stupidity. But what do we do? How do we counter that? By showing up, by extracting our money out of this economy. Take your money. This is the most important time of the year for retail. This is the time of the year where many companies finally make a profit. Some companies either breaking even. A lot of companies have lost money because of these tariffs, which are a tax on us as American citizens, consumers, because the wholesalers who import goods, they have to pay that tax when these huge ships come to, like the port here we have in Charleston or in Los Angeles or other ports. So with that big screen 85-inch TV that you want to get that's coming from China or South Korea, well, when it gets to the shore, when a boat gets here to America, and Best Buy or whoever that you want to, or Walmart or wherever you shopping, and that TV, they have to pay that tariff. And they pass that tax, which is a tax. A tariff is a tax. They make you and me pay it. Not to mention taking away health care and taking away over $1 trillion, over $1 trillion. Taking away money for Medicaid, Medicare, for Medicaid, Medicare, SNAP benefits, food assistance. They're talking about there's only enough money for another 2 weeks of SNAP benefits. And the money that Orange Hitler and the MAGA cult, they voted to take away that money. So millions of people won't get health insurance. Millions of people won't get SNAP benefits. So millions of people are going to wind up going hungry. And what are they doing with that money? So the $1+ billion that they've taken away from Medicaid and Medicare, and the subsidies, if you have the Affordable Care Act or Obamacare, and you got that letter or that email, and it said that your monthly premium is going from $250 to $1,000, or your annual premium, you paid $8,000, and in 2026 is going to be $24,000 for the same health insurance that you just paid $8,000 a year for, like this year. That money to give to Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos, to billionaires. All right? So, the way to get people's attention with money and power, digging in pockets. Shut it down. Shut it down. No Christmas shopping. Shut it down. Tell the kids Trump canceled Christmas. Maybe make a toy. Now, I'm shouting out my black-owned businesses. All right? We're going to support you because you didn't ask for this. Maybe if you know an individual business, a small business owner that wasn't with this MAGA shit, but the overall economy and these big retailers and these CEOs that was at the inauguration, or to stay silent, or turn into a little punk bitch and got rid of their DEI programs and everything else in regards to diversity, equity, and inclusion and got rid of brilliant, talented black women and men. Okay, like I said, let's anti-DEI. Let's anti-DEI our money. Pull it out of the economy. Blackout. I say from Halloween to New Year's Day. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Christmas, New Year's Eve. Pull your money out of the economy. Let's do it in mass. Because if these retailers, even if like 20%, if they saw a 20% drop in sales, but I say let's make it 100% drop in sales from last Christmas. Do you know those CEIs? Listen, they will take their private jets and either go to the White House or down there to Mar-a-Lago, and they will go knocking on dude's door and be like, dude, you are fucking with our money. All this other bullshit you doing with the military, they don't care, because the only God they worship is money. But let these major retailers and these CEOs see, I'm going for it, because I go big. Go big or stay home. I say, let's shut this shit down. Pull your money out. 100% drop in sales from last holiday season of 2024. Man, them CEOs, they will be stalking his ass. They will show up at Mar-a-Lago and the White House. You messing with our money, partner. So you better fix some shit real quick. Because a lot of them, they funded this bullshit and this asshole. So you can't get his attention, get their attention. And I promise you, they'll get his attention. And if you don't believe me, just think about the stock market when he was going crazy with these tariffs. Oh, 200% tariff on China, all that crazy. And the stock market dropped like 1,600 points in a day. And the bond market, which is something that they don't play with, because that's money that other countries, they buy American bonds because they believe in America and the American dollar. And these countries were talking about selling American bonds. That happens. Wall Street's like, oh shit, this shit's about to crash and burn. One day, he did that shit for one day. The next day, all of a sudden, he's moonwalking like Michael Jackson. Okay, well, all right, well, we want. You know why? Because those CEOs, I guarantee you, he got phone calls. Folks are showing up to the White House. They were like, fuck the Secret Service. I need to see your boss. Because he's got millions of dollars of my money, and our company we support. Oh, yeah. Let them CEOs really lose some money. They won't develop, they won't be overcome with a sense of humanity and compassion and empathy and decency and morality. No, because they don't operate like that. The ones that supported this man financially and has gone along with it, and they have gone along with getting rid of their diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. And it goes to show you, whatever CEO or COO or board of directors that would do that, ask Target. That's bad business. And it got Target's CEO fired earlier this year. Black Americans used to spend $12 million a day, every day, in Target. $12 million a day, every day. Primarily black women. Target, as black women used to refer to it as. $12 million a day. And Target had verbally committed $2 million to support black-owned businesses and diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. And when Owen Chiller got in office, they reneged. They said, oh, we're not going to do that now. $2 million, not $2 billion, $2 million. So y'all punked out and bitched out over $2 million. to kiss his ass and make him feel good? How did that work out for Target? The value of Target stock, as they call it, the term on Wall Street is the valuation. That means how much is this company worth? So in January, before black folks said, blank Target, we're going to anti-DEI our money out of Target. That $12 million you all were getting every day, we're not doing that. By June, the value of Target dropped. That company lost $12 billion, not million, $12 billion in value in 6-7 months. Digging them pockets. The way to get people's attention with money and power is to dig in them pockets. And that's what we have to do. The holiday blackout. We going like an eclipse. Our money, we are fading to black with our dollars. We are extracting ourselves out of this economy. Our money. That's what we got to do. All right, listen, thank you, everybody, for letting me be a part of your life. As always, God bless each and every one of you, and especially you, God, most of all. Thank you for letting me do the Geno Jones Show live, Monday through Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. So both of my guests, I know they both, one, he is actually at a gig, and the other one is probably on I-75, so they're going to owe me. They're going to run it back. That's okay. We'll make this thing work. But I want to thank everybody for watching, tuning in live tonight. Thank you to everybody in the chat room. My executive producer, my #1 fan, Mary Dixon, my mom. Groove Master Dre, man, love you, brother. I'm so glad you are back. So tell all your thousands of followers on TikTok to please come and subscribe to the Geno Jones Show YouTube channel. I know you got your brothers back as always. You've been down. You've been one of my early, damn near down from day one. Shout out to Groove Master Dre, DJ. As a matter of fact, he's been a guest on the show. Got to get you back on the show, Dre. I got to get you back on the show. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. Like I said, God bless each and every one of you all. Monday through Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 Central Time, 4:30 p.m. on the West Coast. Shout out to Courtney Johnson, the Geno Jones Show, brought to you by CojoLLC.com, CojoLLC.com. Courtney Johnson, who's going to return Wednesday. Courtney's Corner comes back. If you're looking to buy or sell a home anywhere in the Carolinas, Courtney Johnson, you can go to CojoLLC.com. Better yet, call her and tell her you were watching the Geno Jones Show and you're looking to buy or sell a home. 843 area code 543 4022. 843 area code 543 4022. 543-4022, 843 area code. All right. Shout out to Markel Bailey, the official barber and hairstylist for the Geno Jones Show. He's the CEO of Designer Cuts here in the Charleston, South Carolina metro area. Check him out on Instagram, Kel B Cutting Up, KELBECUTTINUP, because Kel B Cutting Up. And Allie Jones, the official wardrobe consultant and stylist for the Geno Jones Show. Check her and her Lexi Jones collection out and more. On IG, on Instagram, LX.NCL_. LX.NCL_. I love each and every one of you. Love is an action word. I know the dictionary says love is a noun. Nah, love is action. Love is a verb. It is an action word. Show your love. Yeah, tell me, but show your love. And I love you. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you live Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 6:30 p.m. Chicago, everybody Central Time, 4:30 p.m. out in Portland and out on the West Coast, L.A., Las Vegas. I see you. I'm standing with you, too. We'll see you Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. If you missed any of this episode, go back and watch it. Once again, if you would like to support the Geno Jones Show, more important, it is so important we support Black-owned media. So you can support my media company, Geno Media, and the Geno Jones Show financially. We'd love to have you as a sponsor, or you can advertise. You can reach me at the same email address you can use you can Zelle your financial support or Cash App. But now use my email address if you would like to Zelle your support. You want to reach out to me and send that to me via Zelle. Use my email address, Geno Jones Show at Gmail. Geno Jones Show, Geno Jones Show. That's how you spell it, at Gmail. No amount is too small or too large. Or you can just Cash App. Also, $Dad G Jones. So you can Cash App your financial support. $capital D, lowercase a D, capital G, capital J, lowercase ONES. $Dad G Jones on Cash App. We'll see you Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of The Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.